Hey, Jeff Fischer here with Sledhead 24/7. I get asked a lot of questions when I'm out and about. One is, what snowmobile is the best? And the second one is, what gear should I wear? Well, the gear part is very easy to answer. FXR. They make such a full line of gear for snowmobiling, motocross, mountain biking, fishing, you name it. Very trail as well as mountain gear. And I get asked, what do I bring when I go on a trail ride? So when I go trail riding, first thing I like to look at is the underlaying. So you got your base layer. Now, the days of wearing jeans and a heavy sweatshirt under your suit are gone. You want to be comfortable, you want to be layered. So what we do is we go with the base layer. Now, FXR has 3 different stages of base layering, 1, 2, 3, 3 being the warmest. So depending on the temperature of the day, if it's a warmer day, I'll wear 1. If it's a cooler day, I'll wear 3. If you're looking to buy 1 set, maybe just buy a 2. Pretty simple. Go with the base layer. Then we go with what we call our mid layer, which is like a jacket like this, a fleece. Use a fleece jacket as a mid layer. That way, if you are get a little warm, you can always take this off, stuff it in your seat, tank bag, or a tunnel bag, whatever works. And from there, we go into our jackets. Now, like this one, I like the new Maverick jacket they have. This gets a little trickier at times because like this jacket has a zip out liner. Personally, I like to take the liners out and I just wear the shell, and I feel a lot less constricted and able to move around. Makes it a lot easier to ride. But when it is super cold, this inner liner is nice. That's going to keep you warmer than you're ever going to need to be. In the Maverick line of pants, they have the light, or they have a little bit heavier pant, a warmer pant. I like the light. Normally I'm base layering anyhow, so I got plenty of underlaying on there. If it gets super cold, yeah, if you start riding sub below zero stuff, then I'd say go with the heavier pant. But this pants, I just like it so you can move around, and it's got the all the technology as far as to, for on your seat and the stitching. So the Hydro X Pro, it keeps your butt dry and keeps you happy. Nothing worse than getting wet and cold. From our suits then, of course you got to find a sock. You want to make sure you wear a sock that's going to wick the moisture. A lot of the just regular tube socks you buy are your foot's going to get wet, and when it gets wet, what happens? It can get cold. So make sure you buy a sock that actually is a moisture wicking sock. And FXR's got some great ones there. Then when we come to boots, now there's a lot of different boots. The one I've been really liking, I like the boas, and it's just so much easier. Yes, maybe it's a little harder to bend over and tie, but the boas you don't need to tie. They're just a quick tighten. You can always tighten them nice and tight around your ankle. The new Elevation boot from FXR has a flap here. What happens a lot of times, I notice, if you're in the deep snow, you get snow that falls down on top of your foot off the sled, or melts off, and you actually have water running on your top of your foot. Well, you can actually start to get a damp foot that way. With this setup, you won't. It's just a great boot for all-around riding too. For hanging on, you want good warm gloves. Now they have a new helium glove. What's really I like about this glove, it fits nice and tight. It's a warm glove. It fits tight, good dexterity and good movement, but with the leather on the top, it's going to have a lot more wind protection and warmth through the top. But the lighter cuff, an adjustable cuff to pull it around your sleeve to keep any snow running down, these things work great. Now when you get super cold out, now this glove is warm. I mean, it's a little bulkier for hanging on, but you got your choice. Cold hands, or maybe not as much dexterity in your hands, but these gloves, I keep a set of these in my bag or in my sled. At night, my hands get a little colder. I'll put these on. Happy guy with happy warm hands. Then helmet-wise, first thing I like to do, FXR has a new Boost mask. What I like about this mask is it's a little heavier with like a neoprene around the goggle edge here. So for super cold days, you might get a little bleed from, air bleed through to your goggles. And this is going to help keep your face a lot warmer. And then with the nice nose piece, it helps direct the mask down it's almost like having a breath box on your face mask. These masks work out really good for that. And then when I start with helmet wise, my go-to helmet is my 6D. It's a super safe helmet. It's constructed well. There's a lot of tests from, for safety wise on these helmets. Nice, light, big opening, fits almost, I haven't found a goggle that hasn't fit inside of here yet. But we go with that route with the goggles. My goggle choice has been, my go-to goggle is my factory ride goggles. It comes with a tinted as well as a clear lens. And what's nice about this is you can have this clear lens with you during the day. Starts getting dark. It's a matter of a flip of 2 little levers and you're switching out lenses. So it's real simple to do on the trail side. Snap in your lens and away you go. FXR has their new Clutch X helmet. Now there's a lot of helmets out there with the heated shields, but what makes this one a little bit different, it's got your venting, so you, for warmer days or if you want to shut it off to warm it up. But what's really cool with this heated shield is it has the flatter shield, and what that does is it helps your vision stays a lot better. You don't have that angled, bubble face type feel. This is almost like having a set of goggles on, but away from your face, just a little more. And then the Breathbox they put in here, what I really like about it is the Breathbox just covers the top edge of the helmet and the underside's open. So it's not as tight on your face. It gives you a little more breathing room. I like that. You don't feel so claustrophobic with the Breathbox on. A lot of Breathbox I don't like. This one actually, I don't mind this one. This one works well, fits tight to your face. Then you could wear a lighter face mask also than if you wanted. You wouldn't have to wear the big heavy ones because of the heat with the shield. It's nice with the heated shield with the visor, so if you are in the sun, head down, or if you get that smart aleck buddy who likes to roost you, you can visor down and block the roost from getting your goggle lenses or lenses. Yeah, so in a nutshell, this is basically how I pack my gear bag. Everybody has their own choices, their own opinions on things. I'm just giving you mine, what I find out works for me. Hope that's helpful for you. Just check out FXR, my gear choice.